So this just happened. For everybody needs to know, 80 kilometers an hour is about 1,506. In case you know, Needle just decides to eject Ocido and not want to party anymore. Alright, so today, 2012 F150. Speedo decided to snap off or eject or whatever's going on here. You're going to want to start off by taking 2 battery terminals off, which is 8 mils. There's going to be 2 screws up here, which are 7s. And then once the faceplate snaps off, there's going to be 1 up here, another one there, and it should be 1 or 2 on either side of the bottom there. And then it should pull out with unplugging it. I'll get to that point here in a bit. Okay, now there are a couple clips up under here. So all I did was take my little multi-tool and jam the edge under, and then it comes right down and give it a quick little pull. And it comes out. Just like that. We're stuck. There. Just like that. And the faceplate's out. And yep, down right there is one of those 7 mils. Another one on that side. And then 2 dead center at the top, and the whole console should pull out, and then just unplug it. Here, once you pop those out, you can sneak it out. I will say though, if you have an extendable magnet, to get those ones out after they come loose, save yourself a whole lot of hassle rather than playing fish down in the dash and find where the little nut and bolt went. I mean, they're all just so big and easy to handle, right? But yeah, this should just, man, 2 hands better than 1 right now. That'll just fish right down out of there. And you got 1 clip back there. And then we can take the console out. And I'm pretty sure once I take it in the house where it's a little warmer, all I gotta do is pull these clips all the way around. They're up the sides and the top. And then I'm fairly certain just this face and the chrome rings and the raised black around it will come off and leave all the gauges and the monitor in place. And then I size this up, but I think it's gonna end up being some fast setting Gorilla Glue put back together and let it set up, and then a couple minutes to put it all back together. We'll see what happens. Also gonna need a T15 to take out these 2 and pop all these clips around the end. Once you get those 2 screws out, everything all popped. Separates right off. You get access to this mess. Size it up. I think it's just going to Gorilla Glue it back together. That's what I went with. Use the brush. Brush a tiny little bit on. Put it together. And then after it was together, I brushed over the outside so it has another layer. And while I was at it, I pulled the tack out too. Same thing. It wasn't broke off, but it was cracked. As you can see, it was cracked up there. Not quite all the way yet. So I put a layer around that too. I mean, the truck has 395,000 kilometers on it, so it does what it does. Alright, after they're all glued together, just gently take it, set it on, press it down into place, and then it comes tight. So you just wind it down. until it lines up with your 0. That way it makes sure that the little whirligig inside is set all the way down to where it's supposed to start. And then once they're both set at 0, we're going to take this, gently line it back up into place. Got all these little clips lined up here. Snap it all back down in place. And finally, we're going to take these two T15 and they just go up here and screw them down in. And what they do is they tie your top piece to your bottom piece, because you can do the same thing to pull off the back side of the panel to access the motherboard and your little digital screen and stuff. So I'll get those screws back in and we'll go put it back in the truck. Okay, after you set it in there and then plug your clip in, you're gonna wanna slide it up and under. And then your little pins will slide in place, like so. And then you're just gonna want to put your 4 screws back in together and slap your trim piece on. All right, battery's reconnected. Everything's reconnected. Tack works as it should. I don't know why these never actually sit at 0, but it's the way it was before. It's the way it is now. Everything's working just fine. Get your screws back in, faceplate all snaps back together. It's that easy. You can order replacement dials instead of gluing them back together like I have. I found them on Amazon. I think they were like 30 bucks, but it comes with your speedo, your tack, and all 4 of the tiny ones up top. But again, I got 395,000 kilometers on this. I'm not really too concerned. But a little glue